Hello Tarotia and welcome to AD Tarot. Before we get started, please put your headphones in so you can receive these messages in 8 directional sound. Today I'm going to do a general collective reading for our upcoming solar eclipse. So on October 14th, we have a solar eclipse in Libra. And eclipses can be pretty intense energies. They're generally about where you have opportunities to let go, for things to be brought into your awareness, and opportunities for you to release and welcome in new things. So let's pull some cards for the general collective and see if there's any guidance for us for the solar eclipse. Okay. All right. So starting off the reading, because this is a collective reading, the energies that I'm going to talk about today, you might be experiencing them. It's also possible that they could be within your collective. So it could be the people that you're spending time with, the people that you are working with, living with, etc. But the first energy here for yourself, we have the Four of Swords. So right now you could be experiencing a period of rest and really focusing on taking a pause and healing something. The second card here represents the moon, the unconscious, what you're not aware of. Seven of Cups here in this deck here, you have Aladdin represented. This is all about being a bit overwhelmed with options, choices, having some confusion. And right in the center of the spread here, this card symbolizes the sun, something that's very conscious for you, something that you're really focused on, aware of. And you have the Two of Wands. This is about, you're at a crossroads, possibly making a decision to go right or left. So that could be something that is taking up a lot of your time and energy right now. And as I said, eclipses can be about really releasing things. It could be an active choice. It could be something that happens within your environment and your role is to really respond to that and make allowances for that. But something that you're being guided to release here is the Page of Cups. And then something that you're invited to make some space for and start doing more of is the Page of Coins. And it's interesting that right in the center here we have this Two of Wands card, which is about making a choice. And in this card, this is Giannis here, who's looking both ways. And it is literally a choice between going left and going right. So you have the Page of Cups, which is a very emotional, giving, sort of a receptive, emotionally receptive energy. And then you have the Page of Coins, which is more so about starting something new that could be in relation to how you're living your life. So it could be a choice between feeling something and doing something. So maybe you've been in a bit of a paused state while you're really planning things out. And the guidance here is maybe it's time to actually move out of the planning phase and into the action phase. And the way forward here for moving towards this action phase, you have the Fool, which is all about starting something new, taking a risk. So let's get some more information here. Let's clarify. Start with the Four of Swords. Clarify clearly, please. And the Seven of Cups. in terms of your specific energies, it could also be helpful because this eclipse is happening, the sun is in Libra. Could be relevant for you to look at where Libra falls in your chart, which house it falls in, because it can affect everyone, of course, very differently for a number of reasons. And then clarify the Fool. Whew. Okay. I'm going to get that last one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this period of rest, healing, introspection here with the Four of Swords in terms of the current energy for you and or for the collective. We have the High Priestess. So this spread is talking a lot about choices, things to move away from, things to maybe focus more on. We talked already about this Page of Cups and Page of Coins, and there being a choice between them. And with the High Priestess clarifying the Four of Swords, it's about self-trust and using your own inner knowledge, your intuition to guide you here. If there's a choice that you're working towards, here with this sense of confusion and options, maybe too many options, here with the Seven of Cups, it's clarified by the Lovers and the Seven of Wands. So the Lovers is also about a choice. It's a card of Gemini. It speaks to split energies and not being sure maybe whether to go left or right. And with the Seven of Wands also, there's a sense of maybe feeling a bit stubborn and delaying making a choice that you know you need to make. There's some sort of delayed action here. What you are quite conscious of with this Two of Wands in the center here, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing around you. You are aware of changing circumstances, things being available to you, things opening up for you. And in and around this eclipse, there's the guidance here to really be conscious of the choice that you need to make and how favorable it appears to be right now. And it does appear to be very favorable. Moving away from the Page of Cups energy, where it is sort of, I'm getting like a really daydreaming sort of vibe. And it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which is another card for me about pausing, planting ideas and waiting for them to come to fruition. Over here on this Page of Coins, where energies where you're being guided to move forward and invite in, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is building and growing and collaborating. They're both pentacles or coins, which is about real world things that you can touch. So it's moving away from imaginary things and towards real things, really turning what you are wanting to do and daydreaming about into a reality. The way forward here with the Fool, you have it clarified with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So first of all, you have 3 sevens in the reading, so keep an eye out for 777. Actually you have 4 sevens in the reading. Keep an eye out for sevens in terms of if you are unsure about making a decision. It's possible that sevens could show up for you to help guide you forward. So there's a sense here in this spread that when you're spending time in healing and working on trusting yourself, and sure, there's some confusion and you really want to make a decision, you know you have to make the decision, but you're holding back, you're pausing. This healing, I feel, is really deeply connected to this choice about whether or not you need to go left or right. And anytime we take an opportunity to work on ourselves, to heal something, to end a pattern, it could be how you show up in relationships. It could be how you choose to work hard or not so hard, or how you treat yourself, or any patterns that you have around how you live your life. You can heal those patterns and show up for yourself in a better way on your own to a certain extent, here with you being in this Four of Swords energy. But there comes a point where you need to move that healing out of an individual sense and out into the world with this Fool card here. You need to take that risk. You need to be able to say, I've done this work, I've thought through things, I was confused for a while, but I've made this choice and I'm moving out into the open. And with this Seven of Swords here and Queen of Wands, I get the sense that you might still be hesitant and sabotaging yourself a little bit. It's like, imagine you were wanting to learn how to drive, and you had spent a whole bunch of time in your house. You locked yourself in your house for 3 months and you played Mario Kart, and you learned really well, and you were just the best at Mario Kart, and you thought, okay, fantastic, now I can drive. And then you went out on the road and it wasn't the same and it went horribly. There's this point of healing something in relation to your life path and what you want to do. And you've done the work internally, and now it's time to really bring it out into the open and take that new voyage, that step forward here with the Fool. With the Fool card, it always reminds me of, what could you do if you knew you couldn't fail? That's really the Fool energy and what it's all about. So let's take an opportunity here to also pull an Alchemy Oracle card. See if there's anything else coming through. Okay, so we have the red and white rose. So this card here, you have the white rose and you have this red snake curled around it. It speaks to the fact that the red in the snake does not change the white in the rose. There is a distinct balance between the two. It is a good card for a solar eclipse in Libra, who is of course all about balance. But also, the guidance of this card is to really lean into how the body and the soul connect for you. So here with this High Priestess being all about intuition and coming back to your inner source of what you need to do, what's right for you. Where can you move forward? Where can you make this choice here, right in the center of this bread? And where can you come out in a bold new way for a bold new journey? Okay, everyone. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much for joining us. And if this message resonates for you, please subscribe so you can join us again next time.